Ok, continuemos.
Dearest customer, I've never seen an aura so plagued by ether. Thank Astarte, I've just the earth scroll to ground you.
Red and orange, yellow and green, the finest veggies Sizefields ever seen.
Escucho una vaca, pero no veo la vaca. ¡La vaca!
Sweet liberator. I'm very glad indeed. Let us now. I had actually. All right, movie. Now then, Cecilia once buried a treasured heirloom in a secret place to elude thieves, and should you
Lonesome? Spiritless? Perhaps wrestling an earth elemental will inject...
Here for your daily serving of veggies. Please partake of the plumpest produce ever produced.
Not in the mood for cheese.
Don't scuttle away before you've tried some of the ocean's finest bounty.
Let us see if you can choose
Well,
the
what sort of arrows do you want? Freezing? Silver? Poison? Get to the point.
Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only hours from the sea.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Let us see if you can choose the finest greens.
Not in the mood for cheese. The excuse is more home than a slice of this fine living there.
Let us see if you can choose the finest greens.
Not in the mood for cheese. The excuse is more home than a slice of this fine living there.
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish. Yours for a scrap dog. Sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Need hastening!
Like hauling an anchor.
May I be valiant as the Lion of Summer. A dance to the death, and my steps the daintier.
Hola, ¿cómo estás, Rosabar?
As good as new then.
welcomes. We have devoted ourselves, man, as whatever do you?
Into silken dreams.
A lot of them are more dinner in waiting than devotees. They've got to get out of here.
In my ex...
You'd have us believe our queen endangers us? How could the favour of fan?
Oh, in truth.
I shine like 8 perfect rubies, the queen of queens.
The time of your death is at hand.
Even the earth beneath our feet rejects you!
toasting!
Sakes alive. They're not, yes, but sudden, within minutes. Each of us has... You mean they live? Praise be. But could they not be compelled to leave? As the spider... Sakes alive. Are you real? My mind is turning with illusions. The spiders. It couldn't have been. My companions, is it too late?
By the goddess, hold your step! You are treading the ground of immaculates. Be gone from here! March! I would recognize reinforcements when I...
I can see the white light.
Not this time. Chaos grips my hands today.
Face the unending darkness.
Stitch in time, then, my friends.
This is the end for you!
Potent heat.
I could do with a cold drink.
It's heating up. It's heating up.
Special delivery from the blacksmith!
grips my hands today.
I can defeat them all in a blow. Meet your demise!
As good as a new penny.
Seven drown this land.
I need to dry off.
Pummeled into the earth. Is it dark here? Confound it!
Careful, comrade. I think I sense a sorcerer in you. Well, comrade, I'm a source hunter, born, bred, and trained. And that there was a soul bent on committing evil deeds. I'm no fool, comrade. I know it wasn't an easy...
Welcome the void! For the void welcomes you!
Missed!
baking like a cake. Potent heat! We can honor those lost by destroying this perversion of their lives.
My, but you've given those demons the old 1-2 right in their void rift, and not a moment too soon. Our shelter plane is excellent practice for your wrenching of all existence from the void's grasp.
Striking it rich!
I've spotted something interesting.
Seven grant abundance.
Welcome the void, for the void welcomes you. A little help here.
Get out of my way!
Eternal silence awaits you. I needed that.
Toasty!
Dear Starstone commanders, I do. That's right. These red little blighters appeared as out of nowhere when another one of the portals stumbled. Yes, band of... but no.
Heard any good tales, my friend?
Oh my word. Oh my... Phew. Found any...
Greeting. Well, next, if you had time, I'd also like to inquire after your dear mother. And finally, and so...
No need for Hello again. Let's have your portrait painted with the empathy in every... Oh no. Oh heavens. It's happening. It's happening.
What's the word, Source Hunter? I am, but tell me, did you ever know? They came, we climbed the source from that, we would, my sister, Leandra, their day, we were, as you know, but it with her heart, my connects, if God, fortunate.
There are quite a number of imps here, my most honored guest. Leah, though they be baptized in blood, she is here. I can put how can do you the oaks tremble. Hurst once upon wherever they hid, she found them.
Source, but oh, my used to but oh, that I'm my oh, but I answer what? Ikara is key hunter. She knows Zandalor. We must find him before Leandra does.
You know what a great jokes. Oh, I could tell a joke or two. Free on a good day.
That's a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
I give not you for lost. From this descent,
I am on the trail, Source Hunter.
What a wonderful... No, that hoity-toity... Right you are. We hail from the realm of Nemesis, where demons have ruled supreme since... Now, curiosity may have... Yes, here's what fools quite wonder. So all we do is... Yes, here's fools that quite wonder. So all we do is run and hide and... No, what's that? For quite wonder. So all we... Yes, well, in hindsight it wasn't. But it seemed like a good idea at the time. Here's what fools that quite wonder. So all we do is run and hide ad nauseam. Eternal fugitives of...
Awaits you.
I sense an eerie presence here.
yes, like creepy.
Here. You do not disappoint. I knew... No, you do not disappoint. You have our thankfulness, our eternal gratitude. Relent, guardians.
I wonder what he meant by that.
And I wonder why we have the thanks of those that long for the end of time.
I didn't expect to find the likes of you here, but you changed yourself redone, of course. Your very parts and piece a sweeter sound than sings. A pleasure to see yourself redone, of course. Your very parts and pieces reorganized into something simply better. I quite like to help you, my friend. But unless you've a mark of ability to spare, no deal can be struck. I'd quite like to help you, my friend. But unless you've got a mark of talent, butcher giving you dirty looks, beggars spitting at your feet, I can certainly help you with that. But you'll have to offer me something in return.
Yes, like creepy crawlies down the spine. Demons.
Beauty. I wonder what he meant by that.
And I wonder why we had the thanks of those that long for the end of time.
But you changed yourself redone, of course. Your very parts and piece. My autobiography. A pleasure to see you again. Yourself redone, of course. Your very parts and pieces reorganized into something simply better.
You're both here once. Take a look. All your another
For millennia, the God Box was flanked by the two devoted guardians. But Astarte's playmate, a creature called the Trife, turned her attention to the forbidden box. I may know a way to destroy what's inside, hissed the scheming creature. Together, we can set the Guardians free. Open its lid, Astarte, and we can have a look together. Astarte trusted her friend and assented. She pitied the Guardians and welcomed a chance to free them. Let me help you, she whispered into the ear of one. I know your duty. But you both deserve a chance at freedom. Haven't you suffered enough of this chore? She asked the other. Look, your companion is free already. The Guardians, unaccustomed to such attention, started. She had planted a seed of curiosity within them, rekindled a desire that had, for eons, lain dormant. Slowly, they glanced at one another, and the Trife's trap was sprung.
All kinds of wonders stashed inside.
Fly straight to the void?
Source Hunter, I have heard the tale of Prontua. Do you not find it strange that the gods would allow mortals to volunteer for such responsibilities? It gives me...
I salute you, my master. Other elementals lie in that.
Yes, it is.
Yes, indeed.
Thy...
We were seduced then. If a god...
You know what are great? Jokes. Oh, I could tell a joke or two. Free on a good...
This place is positively brimming with a surge of storm and lightning.
As good a place as any for an air elemental to set up shop.
Dearest guardians, oh, but you, how
Do you feel like a child being kept in...
Oh my! Yes, snort that spaghetti. Oh, pardon. Yes. So you'd like to learn to cuss with the best of them, would you? Have a look. Toodaloo!
Welcome back. The rock spirit within me greets the rock spirit within you. May the earth's... Welcome back. The rock spirit within me greets the rock spirit within you. May the earth's...
By the hoary beard of Boreas, can it be? You've come home. It's about time, isn't it? Your quarters have been invaded by all manner of madness. to
That is a good question, Zigzags. One without a conclusive answer, though its resolution may lie in conception. Where you chronicle, I both chronicle and create. Where you arrive at conclusions, I spin origins besides.
You know what are great? Jokes. Oh, I could tell a joke or two. Free on a good day.
Think I could fly straight to the void? I think I could fly straight to the void.
How did you find behind this dear Kara?
Cold, Master Imp. Very, very cold.
Aye, aye, Captain.
You and Zandalor have always been close, are you? Pray tell, did you know anything about his affair at the King Crown?
Come now. Do you really think he'd let me in on it in advance if he'd been planning an affair with your sister?
How can I tell? Maybe you taught him a thing or two about slinking around in between shadows.
If that were true, Mekara, he wouldn't have been murdered, resurrected, and pursued by the bringer of the apocalypse as a result, now would he?
Ha, true enough.
I'm the imp of the year. Every year, I said.
How did you find high behind this time of year, dear Kara?
Cold, Master Imp. Very, very
I wonder
cold.
how much of a spark it takes to zap a human to vapor. Has a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
There is magic.
Beware of the lost ones out there, Wanderer. Their blood is impure.
May the goddess guide you through the forest and keep you safe.
Ooh, if only my blush.
Let's see. That needs a pinch of salt.
A bloodstone such as this is rather rare. Let's just put this creature...
It's on foot.
What?
What do you say, your knightship? Will you escort us to poor Alfie? Cut down in the prime of his life after saving ours. We are, my liege. Give up. Right you are. can see the watchtowers! We're almost there!
Away from me, fiend! Away!
Ah! Someone help me! Please!
Stand strong, strike harder!
Away from me, fiend! Away!
Ah! Someone help me! Please!
Beware of the lost ones out there, Wanderer. Their blood is impure.
Silver Glen! What is to be...
Heard any good tales, my friend?
Blessed be. Welcome to Silver Glen.
Beware of the lost ones out there, Wanderer. Their blood is impure.
Baking like a cake.
The toll has been paid. The toll has been paid. There's nothing wrong with that bridge. You look delightfully squeak.
Gods, leech this evil from my blood.
I'm kind of in the middle of something. The poor...
Oh, Ruby.
Prefers a sing-songing twig like her? Oh, life outside home forest is strange, Source Hunter.
Can't you get a voice box in your sack from here? Just saying, you're a pretty good shot.
And so she asked, Granny, why do you have such large and hairy ears? To which Granny replied, so that I can hear you better, my dear.
No. Be careful, little Red Riding Hood. It's the wolf. The nasty wolf.
The deer cast with great...
What if we want to cross the bridge, Daddy? Do we have to pay the toll too? Who too?
You've paid the toll. That's wheelbarrows full of them.
The hen who shares her feed receives a greater second helping.
I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
I need to dry off. growing too accustomed to the sight of corpses.
If we do our job, these will be among the last we find.
Sodden all the way to my foot soles.
Bloody floods! We can't pass through here.
Blast! And me without my swimming trunks. I'm drenched!
My, you're still alive. Yeah, though perhaps you can't say, especially these days. My, you're still alive. Way to beat the odds, Wanderer. Now I missed my nose. Must smell like delicious spit roast round here.
I'm warm as fresh apple pie.
It's heating up.
That's so. God comes down.
What a deluge!
Try getting ripped to shreds, can he? Living in beyond the great would too.
Go on then, Frogskin. We'll see who ends up in these.
My kingdom for a dry shirt! Ha! Well, that... I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
Never. Heck, we've hit a bit of a... And then this busy day.
I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
I'm dripping.
I'd never have judged a few grand feel anything straight. Someone got the brilliant inkling that the missing villagers are hiding in a secret cellar. This was the wizard.
By the wings. Ain't there something behind here?
Plagues and rubbish. I ain't a bleeding maid.
The orcs tore through this place like wild beasts.
Any sign of them?
None here. No into that secret cellar either. We would have thought flatlands would be so clever.
Well, keep looking. We'll rip out every board if need be. Chief's orders. There's nothing to find in this bleeding dump.
The thing won't budge. I thought the same about that village.
I prefer to drive my sorrows with ale.
What a stupid thing to do.
7 it is.
Hey,
I'm back
Toasty.
under its orders. I'm gonna call it.
best not to
Hey,
get on her back.
You'll not. What are you up to, sneaking around? Want to get your hands on the flare knives, do you? You'll have to see, yeah.
Shut your mouth or I'll shut it for you. Get back in there.
These prisoners are driving me batty. There's a more of them grow till one of us.
Shut tight. All is right.
Great gnarled horn of
You can
yours.
do
I
what you
won't
like
talk.
with us, you monsters.
Shut your mouth
Justice
or I'll
will
shut
find
it
you
for
in
you.
the end.
Get back in there.
This place reeks of blood and worse.
I suppose this is where the
What a
cruelest,
mess.
worst
You
cruelty
can better
my eyes
tidy
out
your
with
way
that
to
great
do this.
Me talk with law, smash. Ah, law cannot work in these law.
Of course.
Human bleed better than us. Humans squish flat better than us. Ah, human silly chatter upset. Human smash and bash like law. Done with human now. Law smash again.
Kill me now, then. Go on, do it.
Shut tight. All is right.
You can poke my eyes out with that great gnarled horn of yours. I won't talk.
You can do what you like with us, you monsters.
Are you gonna get out
What
of
a
there?
Find you
mess.
in the end.
You
Isn't
won't
there
look
a
so
tidier
shiny
way
eyed
to
when that
do
big
this?
mean orc comes for you.
Kill me now, then. Go on, do it. You can poke my eyes out with that great gnarled horn of yours. I won't talk. A fresh pair of hands, are you? Please, you must. I'll never say a word. But there's something different.
Like with us, you monsters.
Shut your
Justice
mouth
will
or I'll
find
shut
you
it
in
for
the
you.
end.
Get back in there.
Shut tight. All is right.
This man is clearly delirious. We better put him out of his misery before he blows our cover.
He seems to have calmed down. There's no need for drastic action.
What a mess.
All right, we'll do.
There's a tunnel in this cellar, known to most only through legend. Explore the back wall of the farthest room in this dank place and you'll find it. And if you can help me find freedom through the tunnel, I'd be willing... Well, I'd tell you how to find the wizard's servants. You've proven yourself no friend to the beast. Speaking of the others, have you spoken to the other prisoners locked in this terrible place? We mustn't leave them here. What's that? They're coming. They've heard us. They're coming.
It sounds
This
awful.
chaos. Savages.
Shut tight. All is right. Here to take over for Gratelda keeps it locked tighter than a chastity belt, she does. I sometimes wish Chief hadn't granted so many of her bleeding demands. But I suppose he thought it better to keep the peace. One of the soldiers...
You done with human now? Law smash again?
Here to take over for those half-wits, are you? Thank the goddess. Gratild, one of us.
Here to take over for those half-wits, are you? Thank the mother. Gratild, one of her soldiers.
Justice will find you in the end.
Shut your mouth or I'll shut it for you. Get back in there.
Shut tight. All is right.
You're gonna get out, are you? Look so shiny-eyed with that big bean.
Giddik.
You're gonna get out, are you? You won't look so shiny-eyed when that big mean orc comes for you.
Shut tight. All is right. What
Kill
a
the man.
mess!
Go
Isn't
on,
there a
do it.
tidier way to do this?
You can do what you like with us, you monsters.
Shut your mouth
Justice will
or I'll
find
shut
you
it
in
for
the
you.
end.
Get back in there.
You can do what you like with us, you monsters.
Are you gonna get out,
Justice will
are you?
find you in the end.
So shiny-eyed when that big mean orc comes for you.
On guard!
What's going on in there? It sounds awful.
Shut your mouth or I'll shut it for you.
Confound it!
Excuse me. You seem a kindlier sort than these guards. They took him some time ago, and we've been hearing... Hello again, stranger. Our savior, he lives! You've cleared the way? Our hero rise...
Hail, my heroes, and good riddance to those hateful savages. Who are you? Are you... If you can prove your goodwill, it's too good to be true. You found the tunnel then, and all set. My hero...
What's that gleam?
It seems we weren't the only prisoners to find passage in this tunnel, but it seems our predecessors didn't have a hero to guide them.
What news? With pleasure, my savior. The wizard prepared a special hiding place for them. A cellar outside their home, concealed by a massive black boulder. First, though, you'll need a key. This you'll find within one of the wizard's beehives. Destroy the boulder, and now freed...
And so our difficulties can... but perhaps...
Ruptured, trampled.
I could do with a cold drink.
Selling all of these to a whimsical taxidermist.
Then why not stand up and face me, boy? One on one.
I feel like I've just had a long bath.
There's something behind here. I need to dry off.
Hello again. Do you, Jinxica? I had many. If you come to this village to help and not to harm, you might be able to save those three. A kind but private man he is. He set up his home here. The Dark Invaders seem very interested in him indeed. They've been skulking around outside the house. Would that an invasion were all! They destroyed every crumb of life they could find. Each life they took infused their strange stones with power. The human tribe came shortly after. They had their own supply of the glowing stone. They've survived this carnage so far by concealing themselves most cleverly. Savages by savages employed. The orcs have one among them. The rat catcher, they call him, who claims to have trained rats to do his bidding. But you're not like the brutes inside those walls. No. You approached me with hand. They must be squashed, every last one of them. I've done my best.
Say, what's this?
goddess, and life let the lost die that you may live.
Many rats scurry in and out of this hole. Where it leads is uncertain.
What are you doing lingering around here anyway?
The dog looks up at you. The dog hangs. Many rats scurry in and out of this hole. Where it leads is uncertain.
The end for you!
The other rats are all free. There's got to be a more subtle way to exterminate.
Poison ought to do the trick, but I'm fresh out of cheese-flavoured deadly nightshade.
Matilda doesn't tell you a thing, does she? We're waiting for
I'm warm as fresh apple pie.
I ain't afraid of a single buckskin one of you. I ain't a bleeding
Why not stand up and face me, boy?
Many rats scurry in and out of this hole. Where it leads is uncertain.
That other tusk's yours to keep in the meantime. You already check beneath these boards. Any sign of them? None here. No, it's that secret smell like.
I'm drenched.
I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
What are you doing lingering around here anyway, human?
Matilda doesn't tell you a thing, does she? We're waiting for
You protect the old rats. Rats lost the old mother will power an iron feet. What? Perfectly disciplined, aren't they? They don't behave.
What's this? I found something.
What is it that you so enjoy about death?
Careful, comrade. I think I sense a sorcerer in yonder shadows.
Rawr! That is...
Back to admire my work. My shapely physique. Well, get an eyeful, kid. And there's all you get from me.
Baking like a cake. Toasty!
It never rains, but it pours, eh?
Goddesses, set some parched! And shut your mouth and go get us some wine, why don't you?
Now there's an idea with a ring to it. That'll be right.
By order of the Old Mother, you discounts on magic. That's what my eye. Don't talk to the small bones, brother. It only makes eating all this present later.
Bit of study is downright edgy for you.
What's this? I found something.
I call you all fool.
Better quit that blasphemy before she hears you.
What do you call that? You see that? I could have sworn that rat just winked at me.
I suppose
Who'd you think it was what took Gorig's all?
Well, if I know, why are you so angry?
Perhaps you haven't heard, but how very obvious. Who better than a cow have had the pleasure of making his acquaintance? He's dangerous, yes, and quite mad. But I'd trust him with my own neck.
What do you call that?
Make it quick, machine.
Bit of study is downright aggravating.
Oh, it is right.
Better quit that blasphemy before she hears you.
What do you call that? You see that? I could have sworn that rat just winked at me.
I suppose you're just that handsome, are you?
Even the vermin take notice. Who'd you think it was what took Gorig's all?
Well, if I know, why are you so inquisitive?
You've been shut in a bloody scribble page again. I've got my eye on you.
I've spotted something interesting. Well, what's this I've spotted? Well, what's this I've spotted? What's this? I found something.
Here, sock of mountain apes, wolves. Your kind not welcome. Go, or you will bleed. Again, brothers. We do, brother.
I spotted something. Well,
I'd
what's
prefer
this
to
I've
drown
spotted?
my sorrows with ale. The trail ends at this grate. If blood loss didn't kill the sorry fellow, surely the fall did.
That's the knight's tomb beneath here. I guess it'll be more than one mystery we uncover within its depths.
My kingdom for a dry shirt!
What's this? It looks strange.
I feel like I've just had a
I'm
long bath
dripping.
in a cold lake.
The old mother's old. You're just.
Have you paid tribute to the old mother yet? You'll be sorry without her blessing. Kialezor! We do not inspect. Brother Goreg has beckoned us to stay.
Matilda the Great. The old mother's orders are the...
Oh, I'm dripping. never rains, but it pours, eh?
None of that, you...
The greatest set over a long, narrow vent. A corpse may have fit through its bars, but a living body would find it quite unpleasant. The greatest set over a long, narrow vent. A corpse may have fit through its bars, but a living body would find it quite unpleasant. Exegeta. Trol Excel Titan River.
Oxfka ifasad, diet...
likely today.
Human pincushion!
Confound it! I'm too fast for the likes of you. I feel better already.
It's there! The sound!
Let's see you try to wriggle free.
spotted something interesting. Ascension time! Begin, my friends!
Oh.
Well, what's
Too
this
cold
I've
to
spotted?
concentrate.
It's heating up.
My mouth turns to ice.
What's this? I found something.
I'm warm as fresh apple pie.
Did someone leave an oven door open?
My blood turns to ice within my veins.
Cursed frost!
Getting too cold to concentrate.
I spotted something interesting. I could do with a cold drink.
I'd
Well,
trade
what's
my
this I've
gauntlets
spotted?
for a hot drink. Did someone leave an oven door open?
Well, what's this I've spotted? My blood turns to ice within my... I spotted something.
Sigurd's beard, what a find! Posting!
Now this is valuable.
I could do with it. I spotted something interesting. Well, what's this I've spotted?
I'm overheating here. Welcome back.
It's heating up.
I spotted something.
Potent heat.
Warm as dragon's breath.
What's this? I found something.
It's so cold here.
Bacon. I spotted something.
I can breathe new life to my fallen kin.
What's the...
So cold here. Bitter chill.
Toasty!
Feeling hot under the collar.
What's this? I found something.
Did someone leave an oven door open?
There's not an imp in sight.
Can't say for certain what it is.
Patience.
But I'm sure
One
the
could turn
humans
up
will
at
want...
any- You there! Where are the red imps hiding? Don't play stupid. We know the cowards jump.
Easy, sister, easy.
We of the Watch share little with those ruddy chattel, but we do serve a common master. The demons of the red...
I know not what guise of innocence they have. Eons ago, the Red Imps were a free race. Clever, yes. And so the imps were offered a deal. Knowledge for service. The demons would offer the imps unlimited. The imps, salivating at such an idea as absolute knowledge. Knowledge they were granted, yes, but at a great cost. They could only use their newfound abilities in service.
No? Wait, we, the Watch, after the imps were merciless. Countless...
And what of us? We of the what? The other half? Well, we were given a task. Find the imps and all...
So, do you remember where those bloodstains are holding up? So, can it be?
You'll find the imps on the beaches of Sicil. Damn the Watch. We'll not give the imps over to them.
That's right. Let them wait. The beaches of Sicil, you say? We had combed those sands already.
The other rats are all fleeing. There's got to be a more subtle way to exterminate these pests.
Poison ought to do the trick, but I'm fresh out of cheese-flavored deadly nightshade.
There are countless rats inside this hole, waiting to be lured out at the slightest temptation.
Rato. Doesn't seem to be working. What did I do wrong?
To filthy felines, are you? Any rodent with half a mind would recognize me. Touched by madness he is. Imagine an orc believing he could train the gods' most intelligent creature. That must be the monster who's been slaughtering my men by the dozens. Coming night, I, his rodent highness, do make a request. I, responsible for the welfare of each of a certain orc, the one who so erroneously calls himself Ratcat. I've nearly closed in on this particular target, a trio of stinking humans who I believe to be cowering. Find me in the tavern cellar if you desire a second consultation. The smell.
I could do with a cold drink.
Puppies out.
I could do better than that. The game's mine.
Nice hand of cards, that one.
Come.
I'm warm as fresh apple pie.
I need to dry off.
Even Merlin leave behind a worthy scrap or two.
Seven's my lucky number, so 7 it is.
I get all the peace I need from serving the goddess. A life of peace, I say. Let the lost die that we may live.
I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
Ah! Did you see that? Great Greek. Well, seeing it. That's right, and up.
So way to my boot soles. It never rains, but it pours, eh?
Stand up and face me, boy. One on one.
It's heating up.
Peace for now. Chief's orders. That other tusk's yours to keep in the meantime.
That's so. Y'all step
Plates and
I
rubbish.
feel like I've just had a long bath
Is this one
in
of
a
them
cold
fancy
lake.
scribble pages?
Hello again. Do you bring good news? Strange. I never knew those savages capable of even the most basic leave. How can I leave my dearest friends behind? Who will protect them if not me?
Something behind here. There's nothing.
Bolder they may be and more fervent in their search.
Where could a gaggle of scared peasants get to?
I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
The thing won't budge. Then again, I thought the same about that villager's deed.
I'm
drenched.
I ain't a bleeding maid.
Is this one of them fancy scribble pages? Never did trust them myself.
Hey, do you already check beneath these boards? Any sign of them?
None here. And no hint of that secret cellar either. Who would have thought Flatlanders would be so clever?
Well, keep...
Oh, have none of that, you wit. What do you think you do? That's enough of that now. Hey, stop that.
That ought to hurt.
Let's dance to the death.
Bless the seven, I am restored.
Baking like a potent heat.
Just the one coin for me.
It never rains, but it pours, eh?
Hierro y rata, ¿dónde estarás?
Cheers. Though I wish there were other bottles that go up around here. Let's hope.
I prefer to drown my sorrows with ale.
I've got my eye on
Don't talk to the small boat.
Goodness. Is supper, but how very obvious. Lead. I am loved by natural. I've developed miserable. The town, yes. But that's so it seems. But even the cleverest magician cannot conceal his tricks forever.
What can I do you for? What?
First he tries to kill us, then he lies to our faces. Has he gone mad?
You'd have gone mad too in his shoes. First his village is destroyed, then he's forced to wait night and day on the beasts who did it.
All right.
The events in this village, yeah, the event now there. But there's a man apart from the rest, even among their kind. He's a strange sort. Nurse always muttering beneath his sour breath he is, but arguing some point of his left hands against the better set that I am. Each glass brings now that was a man oh, especially oh, you might imagine. Well, cats oh.
Yes, me. Was it getting twirly? A bit of study is downright edifying. Oh, edifying. Ought I call you all father now? Better quit that blasphemy. I've got my...
Unless you've come to tell me you've turned a cat's guts into fiddle strings, I've nothing more to say. That must be the monster who's been slaughtering my men by the dozens.
arrogant monarchy has fallen. That ought to be the rat station.
And offer those villagers a bit of respite from the hunt. I doubt the rat catcher will take the news very well.
Baking like a cake.
You see that? I could have sworn
Hey chico, es un plato muy delicioso, cervecito. ¿Cómo estás?
What can I do you for? Oh, you well, cats. Oh, now they always that I each glass. Nah.
¿Con qué lo comes? ¿Con pollito? El Bueno es yuca casera. No es fácil. Acá la comemos con pollo o si no con carne molida. Es lo mismo que la albóndiga, pero como que con pollo normal. Picasso.
Yes, me. Was it in twirl? I've got my eye on
You round girls. 2 cards for everyone.
Time goes.
I'm warm and fresh as pie.
You are a discreet soul.
Back to me.
Come here, why don't you?
Soaked to the skin.
Never. Act yourself. We've hit and then the busy day.
Hello again. Do you ding dong? The king is. There may be hope for my friends yet. If you would, their hiding place is enchanted, you see. Crafted by the wizard himself to hide those he...
¿Cómo se llama esa misión? Distill my heart. Esta de acá. Barley. ¿Qué es un barley? Traductor. Barley. Cebada. Creo que era acá.
I need to dry off.
Se viene combate, pero lo que quiero hacer es aligerar un poco las cosas. O sea, va a haber un combate en el que me van a dar a escoger entre los orcos y los humanos. O sea, tanto los bárbaros que están acá como los orcos han hecho como un pacto para apoderarse de esta ciudad, y también están corruptos con los Inmaculados. Entonces las tres huevadas están podridas. La vaina es que si enfrento a los tres al mismo tiempo, me van a papear, pues. Así que he estado sembrando un poco el caos, mintiendo un poco, robando un poco, y tan que se matan entre ellos poquito a poquito. Pero según esta misión, va a venir una guerra entre ambos. Y para estar más a la par, lo que voy a hacer es emborracharlos a los orcos.
How can I help you, my friend? I'm there, but these no, nevertheless.
Pero necesito un poco de cebada. ¿Se puede pelear con los tres a la vez? De que puedes, puedes. Pero te van a sacar la mierda. Si quieres intentarlo, bien ahí, pero... Tan solo uno de sus generales te va a sacar la miércoles. Lo único malo es que si es que peleas con los tres, terminas perdiendo muchas misiones que te van a dar experiencia, pues, y objetos. Y también acá dentro hay muchos mercantes. Así que lo ideal es que hagas todas las misiones que puedas, si quieres también. Y de ahí ya... 8 generales. Ah, la miércoles. ¿No? Me pone dificultad máxima todavía, Redcito. Pero juégate en la dificultad más alta, pues ahí ya no necesitas ni un general ya. Cada bicho por 3 de vida. Cada movimiento cuenta. Imagino que en un mes apenas cruzas la primera ciudad en los combates. Mil, ¿qué es 1000? Hasta ahora solamente he visto 3 personajes, como para agarrar, pero creo que tú encontraste uno más, ¿no?
Did someone leave an oven door open?
Did someone leave an oven door open?
Afraid to address your betters, are you?
I prefer to drown my sorrows with ale.
Skin one of you? Then why not stand up and face me? One on one.
They're keeping the peace for now. Chief's orders. That other tusk's yours to keep in the meantime.
That's so. Y'all can't stand the thought of it all trying getting ripped to shreds, can he? Poor fellow. Living in fear under the...
Did someone leave an oven door open?
Go on then, Rockskin. We'll see who'll end up beneath those boots.
Is that what you call those things on your toesies.
Human, even the name's out to these. Can't come to work today, boss. I've got the human, and it's itching like mad.
What? Afraid to address your betters, are you?
I ain't afraid of a single frog-skinned one of you.
No creo ya, yo tengo mis personajes ya mejorados como para... Pero sí lo conozco al Mau, lo vi en la biblioteca creo, en el segundo piso. Pero ya mi personaje está en nivel 17, comenzar con uno nivel 3, ni cagando.
Jarl can't stand the thought of his old tribe getting ripped to shreds, can he? Poor fellow, living in fear under the great Matilda's boot.
Go on then, frog-skin. We'll see who'll end up beneath those boots.
Is that what you call those thimbles on your toesies?
Además el mago que me has dejado, que es el hierbecito andrógino, está tranquilo ahí con 2 varitas, sirve bastante. ¿Qué debo hacer en la casa de Glenn? Y era el sótano de Glenn. El sótano.
Well, we've got the spirit, but it won't be any good unless we can twist time forward a decade or two.
Who do we know who might be able to bend the rules of time ever so slightly?
I prefer to drive my sorrows with ale.
Yeah. Y lo buscador y tengo que ir a...
I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
Guardians, a moment of your time. I have been pondering and brooding, deliberating and deducting, and now our foe is the void, of course, the usurper of time, and I think he still lives. Yes, him, it. As a writer, I'm going to have to disagree. What we see here, in what was once your... Oh, he dwells somewhere.
Plot as much as it wants. We won't fall for its tricks.
We shouldn't get overconfident, though. There's more to that thing than meets the eye.
This wonder of a realm, it's like a snow. That hoity-toity historian thinks he's so much better than us demon thrall, right? Now, yeah, here's what fool quite wonder. So all we do is run and hide and no... you sent them away. And since you've proven yourself such a dear, darling chum, how about I order these fellows to leave you to your thoughts? You'll need peace and quiet if you're... I wonder who awaits you in the next chamber. I wonder what they'll say.
Impressive. A smithy and an armor.
She told me you had grown, you know. I could have plucked, but enough of when you do.
We must be getting on his nerves. Excellent.
I'll never look at a fried
I'm on the
egg.
trail, Source Hunter.
Voy a decir que es Tailandia, ya saben lo que dicen ahí. He visto un videito, Ladyboy.
Good to see you on the shelter plane. A home away from home, is it not? Heavy is that. What did I tell you? Now, Be careful with this libation, will you? I had just the tiniest sip myself, and I must say, it's quite...
¿Documental? Yo solo vi un short nomás que decía ahí Ladyboy. Legible.
By the goddesses, tits, I'm parched. Then shut your mouth and go get us some wine, why don't you?
Soaked to the skin.
I've got my eye on you. Don't talk forward, brother. It only makes eating them all of this pleasant later. Maybe for you.
What can I do you for? Let's have a look. A shame to waste something so fine on them. Now they're always, especially, you might, well, can't say, the goddess must be smiling upon you. I procured a particularly rare batch of whiskey here. Who's first?
Para todos los... ¿Cómo se llama? Si deseas te lo busco para que lo hagas mientras almuerzas o vas al llevar. Aunque puede ser interesante, ¿eh? ¿Por qué se habrá culturizado tanto por allá? O sea, los extranjeros creo que están en todo el mundo, pero en la India dice que hay más, ¿no? Por esas facciones que creo que son como los asiáticos, en que te ponen maquillaje y un hombre de 50 años parece una chica de 21. Con tremendos maquillajes que se ponen. Puechera.
What can I do you for?
Ya bueno, todos los orcos están borrachos. Todos excepto Grujilda. Ah, no, también está borracha.
Perhaps you haven't heard, whelp. Every time a foot soldier, but how very obvious. Goodness is sub.
I've got my eye on
Oh boy, oh boy.
Feeling hot under the collar.
Just the one kind. What is it that you so enjoy about death?
Ugh, I'm dripping.
Soaked to the skin!
This boulder looks strange. Unreal. Appears to be locked.
Who are you? A source hunter? Lodian, the gods have answered our prayers. I can think of no more welcome deliverer from the seven bless us. And you too. Aye, we three laboured under Zandalor's employ. He was right decent to us, and it's thanks to Zandalor prepared this hidden place long ago. It's almost as though he knew, somehow, that many years ago he told us that Zandalor is a brilliant man. We cared for it. Seems that when from the orb came Zandalor, something he told I know little more than its name in many years. As you may know, this town was founded. Believe me, Source Hunter, the last thing I'd want to do is disparage you. But this message is simply not much to see here, I'm afraid. But you're welcome.
Tenían comida para varios días.
Make yourself at home for the praise of good.
How very strange to see a friendly face in the... A cat told you.
I don't know much about source hunting. If what you say is true, it must be Jinxica to whom you spoke. How wonderful to hear she lives. We called for old Jinxie before going into hiding. But this little stray here was the only one who showed up. I figured better to save one little whiskered friend than none. Oh, but he had been...
Our friend, how can we help you?
Me ha dado risa eso. Dice que estaban llamando a su gato, pero no venía su gato. En su lugar vino un gato callejero. Y dijo, bueno, ya que no puedo salvar a mi gato, voy a salvar al otro. El otro sí estaba vivo, solo que estaba escondido.
Believe me, Source Hunter, the last thing I'd want to do is disparage you. Not much to...
It never rains, but it pours, eh?
La pregunta es quién es el Jarl. El Jarl. Pero una vez que le entregue eso, va a comenzar una pelea, supongo.
Hello again. They're hiding places enchanted. Jinx, I have. If you come to this village to help, a kind but private, the dark invaders seem very would each life the human.
What do you want?
Warm as dragon's breath.
Sodden all the way to my boot soles.
Afraid to address your betters, are you?
I ain't afraid of a single one-skin one of you.
Then why not
Ya se está listo.
They're keeping the peace for now. Chief's orders. That other trust's yours to keep in the meantime.
That's so.
Ya, enterra de ron.
Try getting back to sweats, can he? Living in reality.
Está el Jarl. ¿Quién es el Jarl?
We'll see who'll end up beneath those boots.
Is that what you call those thimbles on your toesies?
Hunter Sledge. Molino. No sé qué sea esto. Enterrar lo que diga que cazador. Pache de rutina, taberna orca. ¿De qué voy a hacer acá, pe? Ya va a comenzar el baño de sangre. No creo tener otra misión.
Gruntilda doesn't tell you a thing,
I'm
does
warm
she?
as fresh
We're
apple
waiting
pie.
to fight the final battle.
Beautiful, ain't they? I never did much care for the two. No, I am. It's appalling. Oh, good. Well, oh, beautiful, ain't they? Still and pale and win.
You there, tell me, You there, tell me, how's your vision? Any ailments in the liver? Look,
I feel like I just had a long bath in a cold lake. I'll add another 10 to the tally.
Here, keep your eyes up. Well, grab it.
May your sword never sully. The bloodstones are both the last night. That is what? You found the body of one of my brothers. The curse. And you have shown you're a friend of the mountains. Join me. Together we'll undo it.
Finally,
Brothers of Tanarach, blood brothers of Jarl. The orcs have betrayed our alliance, and so we show them the meaning
I
of the
feel like I
mountain's
just had a long
might.
bath in a cold
Ya,
lake.
ahora sí comienza el baño de sangre.
Come out here, you beast, and face me. By the mace of Barhan Skullgrinder, you'll heed my call. Gruntilda!
My kingdom for a dry shot!
Gruntilda! Face me, you she-devil! I know you stole our bloodstones. I know one of your dogs spilled the proud mountain son's blood, and I have the proof to back it up. Jarl, chief of the snow-clad peaks and conqueror of worlds, hereby sentence you to death. My blood brother's demise will not go unavenged.
Oh, Jarl, do calm yourself. You're positively hysterical. Now, we both know this man was meant to come. You didn't think I, an all-mother, would bow to some witch calling herself a conduit and a goddess, did you? Gullible little ape, aren't you? The so-called conduit was only as useful as her little tricks with bloodstone and tenebrium. After that, it only made sense to gather the stuff alongside, rather than against her immaculates. But now, all that is over. Would you like to see what's become of your precious bloodstones, Jarl? Have a look.
Oye, ¿qué lo mató de un golpe?
To strike harder against me.
La mierda, bajo un huevo.
I'm dying.
Ironclad and fleet of foot. I'm invincible.
Back on my feet. The best offense relies on good defense.
Your owl brings joy to my heart.
Into the fray once more.
Eternal silence awaits you.
I'm drenched. Charge of the champion!
No encuentro el documental aparte. Te hace pensar desde una pregunta. ¿Cuál era la pregunta? ¿Qué hace un hombre, una mujer, una mujer? ¿Qué pasaría si te enteras que tu cuñado con Plataza y con la familia resultara que estuvo con unos trans por años? ¿Qué dirías tú, parte? ¿Qué diría yo? Si mi cuñado con plataza y buena familia resulta que estuvo con un trans por años. Pucha, no juzgaría, la verdad. Sería bien extraño. Pero no... normal. A veces uno encuentra cositas de ciertos familiares, pues no todos los familiares son santos, cada persona es diferente. Creo que ahí estaba con unos trans. Mío raro sería. No es común. Si tiene plata o no, eso da igual, pero... no lo sé, hay muy poca gente que jala los trans. Es que hay varias historias de esos trans que han estado muchos que hacen llamar heteros, pero por temas familiares se van. Creo que uno de los casos fue de un policía, me acuerdo. No sé por qué lo tengo guardado en memoria sobre ese policía. Era un policía que agarró... peruano era. Policía militar, una de las dos. La cuestión es que el tipo se había declarado trans. El tipo ya tenía familia, ya había formado, ya tenía hijos y todo. Y de la nada se declaró trans. Entre comillas, se sintió liberado, pero... en sus palabras... uy. En sus palabras él dice que fue la peor decisión que ha tomado, ya que su familia lo marginó, sus hijos no quieren saber nada de él, su mujer tampoco. Y no encuentra trabajo y todo lo demás. A veces hay cositas que deberías quedarte solamente para ti. Vimos que hay una que dice que se separó, su pareja quería familia de hijos y se fue a otro país para casarse, lo dejó y así dejó a él y su historia. Qué chido. Como digo, nunca se sabe los gustos de cada persona. Por lo menos ahí en lo sexual hay infinidad de categorías. Y bueno, hay algunas que son zanahorias, otras que son extrañas para uno. Pero mientras no hagan daño a nadie, es caso, pues. Por más que haya gente como Tarantino que le encanten los pies, a mí me parecerá muy XD, pero le gusta, ¿qué se va a hacer? Por lo menos se lo ha llevado en tranquilidad, no como el cerdo de Dan Snyder que literal convirtió su cadena en su fetiche. Ay, de verdad que me parece extraño que alguien no se diera cuenta que su pareja es trans. Hay que ser muy inocente. están yendo todos estos?
Sodden all the way to my boot soles.
Por más que quieran agarrar y decir lo que sea, es difícil no darse cuenta. La contextura, la manzana de Adán, la voz, los genitales, todo te dice ahí es un hombre.
Ugh, I'm dripping.
Bueno, ante la sociedad es algo extraño, pero toda esa vaina. Por eso... masculinidad frágil de agarrar y tratar de tapar lo que alguna vez él fue, pues. Ay, yo nunca vine por acá, hubiera completado estas misiones. FPS, me perdí mucha experiencia. De frente activé la guerra civil y ya no me van a aceptar las misiones estas. ¿Qué importa ya? La mierda, van todos ahí.
Don't despair. This battle may be over, but the war rages on.
¿Y si mata a todos ahora mismo?
Good riddance. There's only one thing to do next, comrade. We've got to go after the scum who started all this. I hope you're
Míralos a
ready
todos
for us.
juntitos, sirvetcito.
When I
Están
find
gritando,
you,
mátenlos.
better for both of us if I don't. I don't think the gods will forgive me after what I do to you.
Todavía me quedan acá algunos. Voy a hacer un kaboom. Voy a usar todos mis barriles. Hey. ¿Por qué si no explotó? No sé si se dan cuenta que son trans, ya se los conoce. El detalle es que su actual pareja mujer no sabe que su hombre macho peludo era catador de otros machos. Es difícil hablar de ese tema, de verdad. Es algo que imagino que si es que es su caso, se lo quiere llevar a la tumba y que nunca sale en un documental, pues jajajaja. Pero sucede, claro. No solo con él y no solamente en ese tipo de ámbito. Imagínate una actriz de contenido para adultos o alguien que hizo OnlyFans. Quiere enterrar eso bien adentro, ¿no? Porque al fin y al cabo, es un pasado que te puede marcar. Porque puede que quieras iniciar de nuevo y quieres que tu pareja no sepa eso. Y yo no sé qué clase de pareja puedan agarrar y tener tanta confianza como para contarse de la A a la Z todito, pues. Yo no podría. O sea, prefiero no saber cosas de mi pareja y yo creo que si es que esa pareja tampoco me pregunta, tampoco responder ciertas cosas. Pero no ser tan sincero también te marca, pues te aleja de todos. Como el tipo es, imagina que el tipo agarra y le dice a su pareja, oye, por casualidad yo estuve con un hombre, me gustaron los transexuales por un tiempo. En una ya la pareja, la mujer dice, ¿what? Puf, y no consigue nunca mujer. Kabum, kabum, kabum. Solo como está Shadow Blue.
What do you think you're doing?
Well, none of that.
Esto va a romper mi computadora, pero va a ser genial.
Mercy on your soul.
De polvo a todos. Sí, se las bajó a toditos. Qué raro que el tipo del fondo no haya muerto.
Sodden all the way to my boot soles.
Oh.
Un poquito de lluvia. Para limpiar los escombros, todavía la escoba está limpiando ahí. Ajaja.
It seems that drive
I need
walked
more
right
time.
into one of the wizard's traps.
Let's prove wiser than him, shall we?
I'm drenched!
I'm drenched.
Esto ya la vi.
My kingdom for a dry shirt.
Y los barriles están rotísimos.
Baking like a cake.
I'd prefer to drown my sorrows with ale.
Potent heat.
Abajo hay una trampilla, pero no sé cómo abrirla. Oh. I'm rich.
I'm warm as fresh apple pie.
Ugh, I'm dripping.
The dog looks up at the dog.
Never. We've hit a bit of a... Then there's the busy day.
Hello again. Did you? I had, if you a kind, the dark woods, the each the human, they're hiding.
Feeling hot under the collar.
Quiero hacer que se me bugueó la misión porque el tipo que supuestamente comenzaba la rebelión fue recontrafulminado al inicio, ¿eh? Le hicieron insta-kill. ¿En serio? Todavía speedrun. Le hicieron polvo, pues acá lo primero que hizo fue bajárselo a este. No creo que pueda revivirlo. Ya. Que se murieron todos en general.
Sodden all the way to my boot soles.
The day is ours. But don't think as shall we. The cut off we.
Bueno, solo quedaban dos nada más.
What a deluge!
Sí, ya 3 horitas. Que fuerza el máximo, ya no puedo más ya. ¿Cómo que no? Fuerza 20.
Warm as dragon's breath.
Ya bueno, ahora sí me voy a comer ya.
Heard any good tales, my friend?
Y quisiera ver el
Hello
desenlace.
again. Do you bring good news? Jinxica, I had, if you come, a kind but the dark invaders. Would that an invasion were each life the human tribe came shortly after. They're hiding.
Never. We've been busy.
The totem's cold. Lifeless sockets seem to assess you. The totem silently.
No sé para qué será este tótem, pero ajá.
I feel like I've just had a
Es
long
un tótem
bath
que
in a
habla.
cold lake.
What I wouldn't give for two. He's a good un.
I am at your disposals. Oh, but he had been somewhat if what we call...
Our friend, how can we help you? I know many, as you believe me, so not much to...
¿Quién es Cordelia? No, ni idea. Esta zona ya la exploré. Solamente acá me falta explorar, pero esta zona está envenenada. No sé cómo entrar acá. Al templo de la fuente. Ya lo veré cuando regrese. Bueno, voy a ir a comer un rato. Nos vemos, sirvetecito.